Thank you for doing this with me and my brand. I really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Can you hear me okay? Is everything all right?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you good. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good.
You're so beautiful. Wow. So, yeah, thank you for taking the time to do this with me and my brand. For everyone joining, I'm the CEO and founder of ZenLuxCo. We're a wellness and self-care brand for women and girls. We promote self-care isn't selfish, women empowerment, the importance of wellness, and livelihood. Um, so yeah, tell me a little bit about like yourself and how you gain your presence and things like that.
Okay, so hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining. My name is London Zhiloh, and I feel like I have my hands in many hats. So I'm not just a model. I'm not just a writer. I have my hands in so many different things. So I pretty much started off in New York as a model, and I am an actress as well. So I pretty much started out being in school, and then I was like, I want to be creative. Like, I want to do something creative. So I just started doing modeling, meeting different people in the industry, connecting, going to parties, networking. And I met the right people, and it was just like, I started collaborating with like Nike, Gucci, all these different campaigns. I was just like,
Gucci.
boom, boom,
Wow.
boom. Yeah, it was like a lot of campaigns that I've worked on. So I mean, my life was just so fast paced. I'm from the DMV, I'm from DC, but like moving to New York, it really gave me the drive and like the go getter attitude. Like, it really just pushed me to like the maximum for my potential. And I was just so grateful to be out there and just being able to be myself. Like, I was collaborating with people, but I was still able to be myself. You know what I mean?
Right.
But in the meantime, in between those gigs, you know, I would have issues with my mental health. Like, I was struggling with like depression.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was trying to battle, you know, taking care of myself and then working. So it was just like chaotic. Oh my God. So, you know, I came back home into the DMV area, and I met, you know, people who are into the holistic health. I met my child's father. He's like holistic health guru over there. So like we kind of collaborated on a lot of stuff, and I was able to really just like get a break.
Right.
So I was like on like this break, and I was just, you know, trying to take care of myself overall, like my mental health. Yeah.
Yeah, as a creative and being busy like that all the time, it definitely can toll on your mental health. And things like situations like that where you're like busy and you're trying to say yes to everyone and having it dabble in different projects and things, we forget to sometimes prioritize ourselves and our mental health. So that was like one of the reasons I wanted to start like this IPP series,
Yeah.
is to like help women understand like if you're an entrepreneur as you as you are, you're a mom as well. Prioritizing yourself, like you can't forget to do that, because then if you don't, your mental health is going to take a toll. You're going to like not start feeling like yourself.
Yeah.
So that's, thank you again for like doing this with my brand. Like,
Yes.
yeah. So yeah, I didn't know you were from DMV originally. I thought you were actually from New York, like a New York native. So I literally just learned something new just now.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely from the DMV. I was born in DC, and then I moved to New York when I was like 18.
Right.
And then I was doing like modeling and stuff. Like I said, like I was just out there working. And I mean, I just didn't get a break. I was like, I need some time to like just chill out. Like, I would be trying to do yoga. I was into those things way like a long time ago, but I never had the time to actually do it. So I was grateful that I was able to step into holistic health, and then I just started to truly embody like spirituality, like tapping into myself, and like it's just like I went there. Okay, I took it there. Shaved my hair. Okay.
Oh, wow. That's like
Yeah.
supreme. Like, I'm doing what I want. I don't care what no one thinks. I'm shaving all your Oh yeah, like that's really extreme.
Yeah, no, I definitely took it there. I wanted to go there though. Like, I mean, I was transforming in many ways. And
Right.
to be honest with you, I'm like really into trying to figure out why something bothers me or like I guess I was so focused on trying to heal so much of myself that I never got a chance to bask in, the parts of me that really doesn't need healing, like the parts of me that is beautiful. So I kind of just now recently just been like, yo, it's time for me to just take a step back and pat myself on the back. I did good.
Right.
I'm so hard on myself. So I was like, let me just
Yeah.
take a deep breath and just appreciate what I have. And that's what I was going to talk about too, like my, routine. I have one now that is working for me. Like every morning I wake up, I make sure that I just am full of gratitude. Like when people don't understand, that is such a blessing because people lose their lives every second. People are losing their lives right now as we're talking. So
For real.
I'm so grateful that God wakes me up again because that makes me feel like, oh, God isn't done with me. So I still have purpose to fulfill. So I just be like, lately I just been on it hard. Like I'm so grateful. Like I'll be driving, I'll be like, I'm grateful I have a car. I'm grateful I got a roof over my head. I'm grateful I got food. Like, you got to take the time to step back from all of your responsibilities and just have gratitude. So many of us, we get caught up in complaining about this and that. And then, your life will spiral like that. So when I have this gratitude as soon as I wake up, my days just go so much more smooth. And even if something does come my way, I'm able to better handle the situation due to my awareness and my deep breaths. Like that's a big one. Deep breaths. That'd be everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I'm not gonna react to this. Let me respond. It's a lot of stuff that I've been just learning. So I'm just grateful overall. Yeah.
Right. Um, Someone's saying that between it's
What you're saying is echoing?
yeah, someone said that my phone is echoing. I can kind of hear it too. Can you hear me okay? I do feel like there's an echo though. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, how do we fix that? How do we fix that?
I mean, as long as you guys can hear me, if there's an echo, I'm sorry.
Turn your speaker down.
Turn it down.
Or pick it up. I don't know.
How would I turn it down?
Yeah.
Is that better? I still hear the echo. Yeah.
You still hear the echo?
Okay, we just gonna have to rock with it.
Maybe
I
pick
don't
up
want to
your phone. Pick up your phone and see if it works.
But can you hear me okay? Like that? Can you hear me alright?
I can hear you okay. It's just a bit of an echo.
Oh, I hate that. Alright. Well.
Did you pick up your phone?
Yeah, I turned it down. Like I don't know how else to. Yeah, let's just move on. As long as you guys can hear me. I'm sorry about the echo, but as far as your gratitude, I totally agree. Like I noticed that the more I think, because you're a woman of God, I believe, right? Like
what'd you say?
You believe in God.
Yes.
Yeah, same. So like, I noticed that the more I thank God for what's in my life and what's happening, like wow, thank you God for me building the confidence to start this brand, start this business. Thank you God that I have like this nice house to live in. Thank you God that I have like no major like health issues and I have great friends and family. And the more you're grateful and you show gratitude, um the more you see things to be grateful for. So you're beautiful inside and out. That's crazy. You're amazing. Seriously, like beautiful inside and out. Yeah, man. So yeah, showing gratitude, you guys. That's also part of wellness. Believe it or not. Like it's all mental. It's all mental. So
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Really, you can. That's why it's also important to be mindful of your words, the words that you speak over yourself and others as well. Like, words can really just change everything. It can alter your reality. So if you speak kind to yourself, like, I got this, I love myself, I trust myself, you will be able to see like your dreams in fruition easily, like, or like talking to your friends, you know, be mindful of how you speak to them, you know, support your friend's business, you know, just speaking kind words in general. That's what I do with my kid. Like, he knows affirmations, like he knows I love myself, he knows all of those things because we've been teaching him these things since he was in the womb. It starts there, you know, because you're creating a life. Yeah. So you have to create beautiful experiences while they're in the womb as well, you know, like they hear everything. So yeah, so I try my best with that, to just be mindful of how I speak to myself first, because a lot of people think, you know, you give yourself to relationships, or you give yourself to friendships, or you don't know how to set boundaries properly, and you're wondering why when something happens you fall flat. It's like we gotta fill our own cup up first before we can do that for other people. Even with your kid, right? You like, my kid comes before anything, right? I don't really have that mindset to a certain extent. I say I come first, because if I fill myself up, I can be able to pour love into everyone around me. Okay, like when I'm not good, I don't want to be around people. Right. Like, I just hide. Okay, like I feel like, you know, I've come to the realization that actually hiding does not keep me safe. It keeps me comfortable. And I think that someone's going to come save me or something, but I have to deal with my own SHIT. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's accountability is everything, okay? Like, when we're struggling with something, it's not this person, these people around us is the reason. It's like, how did I contribute to my own sorrow? And once you figure that out, you will be like, okay, now we're moving somewhere. Right. Because it's never really nobody else. It's always within you. So, like,
it starts with you, right?
You can, like, say, for instance, like, maybe a partnership, or you have a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever situation, and, like, they keep doing something that's triggering you so bad, right? We've all had this experience. We're just like, oh, you're getting on my nerves. Something's wrong with you. You're irritating, da-da-da-da. When we pay attention to their behavior, you be like, wait, I do that too, but in my own way. So wait, maybe it's telling me that I need to fix whatever I got going on inside of me so that I'm not easily triggered by that. Like, it's not always the case, but most of the time it is. You know, you take a step back and be like, wait, am I just being like mean and complaining, or how can I create a better situation for myself by honestly being more positive and focusing what's going right instead of like what's always wrong. We all do it, okay? Like,
you are so full of wisdom. That is like amazing, for real. Like, your words are just so powerful, and I agree.
It's experience. You know, experience will slap you in the head.
Right.
Speaking of slapping in the head, I have something super funny to share with you guys. So sometimes I could be like a daydreamer. So like sometimes I'll be daydreaming about my life, like, oh my God, I need to be doing this. So why am I not doing this? What's wrong with me? You know, in the past, because in the past couple of days, I actually have been very, very positive to myself. But I'm talking like before, I would be like so irritated with myself, like, why didn't I do this? I could be better, da-da-da-da, right? Tell me why my son, he will come up to me and knock me in the head, right? And I'll be like, why did you do that? And I'm like, thank you, Sage. Like, Sage grounds me. My kid, he grounds me because he'd be like, Mom, snap out of it. You're amazing. I love you. Like, so his unconditional love, I mean, kids in general, like, kids really know unconditional love. They know compassion. Like,
they do.
It's beautiful, and it teaches me how to be more gentle with myself and others.
I love that.
I just be way more gentle with myself. Like, I'm so hard on myself, and I know that you guys have experienced this. Like, we all can be like that with our work.
Oh yeah, I am too. Yeah.
You know, just perfectionism, and sometimes that stems from our childhood where we had to perform, or we had to have good grades for our parents. We had to make it perfect or whatever. Those characteristics stem from when we were younger. So we're, as adults, we're breaking these cycles and these patterns, and we're learning compassion for ourselves and being like, Dad, I don't need to be perfect. I'm fine how I am. So in my healing, I'm over here trying to heal every little thing about myself when I didn't even realize, hold up, I'm actually a good person. Like, whoa, chill out, bruh. Like, you are overdoing it. Like, okay, we know you struggled. We know you have pain. We know you feel deeply. We know these things. We know you've been through trauma, but that's not who you are. So many times we attach ourselves to circumstances and we feel like that's who we are. We've had experiences that were negative or toxic and we feel like that's who we are. So we have this syndrome of, one, not being good enough, or we're afraid to show up fully and completely because we're like, somebody's going to expose us for being a fraud. It's called imposter syndrome, where we're like doing so great in life and then we're scared to show people because we like, somebody knows me when I'm by myself, like what I do, so they're going to expose me, or they know my past, so they're going to tell people that I dated this person in the past. So I'm not going to show people that I'm powerful and I'm great. I'm going to dumb myself down for the comfort of others.
Oh, hell no. Right.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Man. Oh my God. I literally don't even, I hear the echo too, I'm sorry guys. But yeah, I literally don't even know like what to say. Like, your words are just so, ring so well. And I don't have any kids, so like, I know you're a mom, but I don't have any kids. But me, I know as a mom, especially if I have a daughter, I'm gonna like pound my daughter's head with like positive affirmations. Like, you're beautiful. Your curly hair is beautiful. Your brown skin is beautiful. Don't let no one make you feel insecure. Like, I would be, even with my son, but especially my daughter, you know, because girls are like different to boys.
Yeah, that's true.
But I would do the same thing. And you have to be careful not to let people project their insecurities onto you. Because even if you are like a confident person, you're confident in who you are and what you do, there's people third-party people that's gonna try to project their insecurities and their shortcomings into you. So you have to be very careful. And like you said, everything starts mentally. Everything starts mentally. So if you're not good mentally, you're not going to be able to like pour into others. You're not going to be able to love others fully as they deserve. So yeah, I totally agree with you.
No, like seriously. Yeah, I appreciate you for sharing that.
Yeah, no problem. Man, that was like a great testimony. You're just, okay, you're just so beautiful inside and out, London. Like, it's crazy. Like, wow. Words of wisdom. You should be like a preacher or something. I don't know what you call it. Like not a preacher, like a life coach or something.
Yeah,
you should be a life coach.
Coaching. Yeah, you guys make sure you book me for life coaching. I'm glad she brought that up because I do life coaching. I do actually life coaching for new moms too because I'm a new mom. But I do like support for mothers who are suffering from postpartum depression or they're just trying to get their groove back. I want to actually talk about that.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Because when you're a mom, you can lose yourself in being a mom. And I want people to know that it's okay, for one, feel all of your feelings, but just know that you are more than just a mom. Like, you are everything. So, you know, I'm working on myself, you know, every day. Giving birth to my baby, it made me actually give birth to myself, like a new version of me. I'm no longer who I used to be, and I'm actually content with that. I'm happy about that. Like,
I love that for you.
am evolving, and I love this woman that I've become. You feel me? Like, so as a mom, it's like we want to do everything for our kids, and we want to be there. We want to just be perfect. But we can't. Our kids don't need us perfect. Our kids need us happy. So we got to do stuff and remember to, you know, fuel ourselves with things that we love. What do we love? I told my client before, I'm like, just write down 3 things that you love. And don't forget. Like, what do you like to do? Do you know that she literally forgot? Like, it's normal. We forget. Oh, you know what? I like painting. I like singing, I like dancing, I like turning up, I want to have fun again, I'm a mom.
Right.
Yeah, turn your music on and do your thing. Like, even if your kid is asleep, get cute, do your hair if you have time, because I know how it is with different mothers. I just picked up like 2 different jobs, so I understand the hustle where you don't maybe have time for certain things, but you can make it. You know what I'm saying? You should try to make it. You have a little slot for you, because at the end of the day, look, our kids are. My kid don't let me use the bathroom by myself. Like, we all know this. If you have kids, you know that. Like, kids don't let you use the bathroom. None of that. So time is sacred now more than ever. Okay, like, I appreciate every little thing. The fact that I even have this time to do an interview, you know, without my kid tugging at me because he needs attention, and there's nothing wrong with that. I have to nurture that within him. But at the end of the day, he knows. I have conversation with him. I say, baby, mommy needs me time right now, okay? So go get your cars, and go play with your cars, okay?
Right.
Go get your cars.
That part, yeah, because you're still a person, like, besides being a mom, you're still your own person. You have to have your self-time, yeah, like, come on now.
You gotta, you know, it's a struggle, but, you know, we have to make that time for ourselves, replenish ourselves. You know, I do yoga practices, I do meditations. These things really help me to center myself before I step out into this world, okay? This world, you know, people be like, this world is crazy. But we could create a heaven if we choose to, right?
Heaven or hell.
You know what I'm saying? You could create a heaven or a hell for yourself. You wake up and you be like, I'm tired of my car. This car is some trash. Like, I don't like my car. Or you just complain. Your ass gonna be on the side of the road. You feel me? Like, that's how life works.
I hear you.
So remember, gratitude. That's number one. Yeah. Journaling is something that I also do to release. I'm a writer. I do poetry. You guys will see more of my poetry on my platform or whatever. But I'm going to do like audio poetry and all that stuff. But that's something that I love to do. So I make time for it. You feel me? So, yeah, that's what I wanted to share. Mamas, get in your groove. You got this. I love you guys. Like, I love you guys so much. Moms are like superheroes, period.
I'm sorry, but like, I always say, like, women are like the superior gender. Like, I'm not even a mom, and I know mom, just being a mom is a full-time job itself. So I know for you, like, being a creative, like, managing so many different projects and so many different hobbies that you have, plus being a mom, like, I can't imagine, like, how hectic it is. So that's good that you do, like, you make it a priority to center yourself, so you don't literally drive yourself crazy with everything.
Yes. And another thing too, like, having kids, I learned how to ask for help. Because I used to be super stubborn. Like, I didn't want anyone helping me. I'm like, I got it. And I still have my ways where I'm like, I can do this by myself.
Right.
But when I had a kid, that's when I was like, you know what? I need help. I need help. Like, I could use somebody to watch the baby while I just brush my teeth, like, while I just do my hair, something like, you know, do my practices, my yoga, my you know, I need honey, do not be afraid to ask for help. That goes for anything in life, because it takes a village. It takes a village. Even with my projects, the work that I do, I'm so grateful to have a team. I can't do it alone. I can't. I mean, no, I don't even want to do it alone. Like, no. Please help me.
For real.
Oh, please. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Being a mom is not easy.
Nothing. I mean, you need help, period. You need your team. You need friends. That's another thing. Sister circles are everything. Oh, my God. Like, there's a lot of animosity in womanhood sometimes where you feel like you can't have friends, or it's a lot of, you know, cattiness and all this. Trust me. If you align with your vibration, your tribe will find you. If you get yourself together, you will attract some of the most beautiful people. Exactly. And it's so amazing. Like, you guys, that's what I'm building right now. A mother group, like a mother group where we talk. We, you know, figure out how we can get breaks, how we can help one another, how we can discuss things like this, self-care. I'm on it. I know we need it as mothers. You know, as dads too. Salute to all the dads who out here taking care of their kids. I salute y'all.
You're so cute, but no, literally, like, okay, so like, all the previous guests from my IGTV series, Wellness Check-In and Selfcare Talk, have all been moms. So like you're the third guest. The previous two guests were also moms. So they also say how like just they say not to use the word balancing, but use the words harmonizing. So you harmonize all the different things that you have to manage, being a mom, being a creative, being an entrepreneur, having a business, like you harmonize it all. So like I'm just gonna be honest with you, being like a full-time entrepreneur, I can't imagine also having a kid. So say if I get like pregnant tomorrow, whatever, like I know I would like literally beg anyone to help me with like an infant or like a toddler, because I'm the only child. I don't know if you know. So I'm the only child. So obviously I literally have to have kids or like my bloodline would like die. So I already know like if I have kids, either my mom, my best friend, my dad, someone's gonna have to help me, because being a mom is a full-time job itself. So if you're also working office job, you also are creative, you also are an entrepreneur, just reach out for help, like you said. And yeah, I'm kind of the same way. Like I'm stubborn. Like I can do this myself. I don't need no one's help. I don't want to be like a burden to anyone. But when you're a mom, like you can't have that mindset.
No, that's true for sure. Absolutely. Another thing, I take my kid Sage. I take him to work with me as far as like my shoots until we get a nanny. Okay.
Your baby boy is so cute. Yeah, he's adorable.
So right now I'm like flat ironing my hair sometimes while he's breastfeeding. Yes, I still breastfeed.
Wow.
It's it's crazy. I love it.
I'm sure it is. Like
I love it. I couldn't do without it. I couldn't imagine my life not as a mom. Like I don't even remember what it's like to not.
Right. Do you ever have like wow moments? Like yeah, like do you ever have wow moments like wow, like I'm actually a mom. Like this child that came out of me, like he's my priority. I like how okay, so this is the question. How do you like balance being a mom and tending to your own needs? Like how do you and see not use the word balance, but how do you like harmonize those things, being a mom and also fulfilling your needs? Like how do you know, yeah, balance it all?
I definitely have, I make sure that I'm efficient with time. And like I said, I ask for help. But honestly, you got to include your kid with some stuff. You know, it's okay. Like, for instance, like when I'm doing the dishes, that's like something I truly love to do because it's therapeutic for me. Weird.
You like doing dishes?
Yeah, I do. I didn't like it as a kid. But as an adult, yeah, it's therapeutic. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of stuff be therapeutic when you become a mom.
Oh boy.
So anyways, so I'm doing the dishes and let's say my son is like grabbing on me. He's like, mama, mama. So I'll be like, come on, Sage, you need to help me do the dishes. So he helps me do the dishes. Like he dries them off. You know, he helped me put them away. And that's bonding time for us. And it's also helpful because for one, he's happy. I'm happy. Right. And I included him in something that I wanted to do, you know, whatever it is. Yoga. He does yoga. He does work. He knows how to do push-ups. I'm not even going to say all too much of what he know how to do because they're going to probably be like, oh, she got one of those little aliens kids.
No, your kid sounds amazing.
Like he's definitely advanced, and I incorporate a lot of stuff that I do with him. Like we paint, we draw, we write, we do whatever. Like the things that I enjoy doing, I incorporate them. So as far as the harmonizing things, that's how I do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not? If I need to go somewhere, I take him with me. I don't drop my kid off just anywhere. Like, that's not the lifestyle that I ever wanted for my kid and myself. Like, I take my kid. Like, if he can go, he's going to go. And if he can't go, I'm going to figure out how he can go if nobody else could take care of him until, you know, a certain time. I have no problem with that. I mean, it's hectic. It can be. So don't get it, don't get it twisted. It's stressful. And sometimes I feel like people in general, not just moms, people in general need to find like a place where they could just go to and scream from the top of their lungs. I'm talking like, like just let it out because it's just so therapeutic for us to just release. And that's one way that I feel like it's very helpful when it gets chaotic and stressful and hectic. Because sometimes, me personally, I be like, I don't know if I could really do this. Like, I feel like I'm taking on too much, or like I get frustrated. But the mindfulness and the coming back to self and breathing deeply, just it's gonna be good. God got me. I'm good. So those are things that we just gotta remember to do. Deep breaths, finding a place to yell and scream, let it all out. Dance, stretch, cook.
That part.
I be cooking.
I'm sure you do. Are you vegan? Are you vegan?
Yes, I'm plant-based, but I also am an intuitive eater, which means if I got a taste for it, I'm eating it. Period. So yeah, like I'm a healthy eater. So
that's good.
I'm a plant-based healthy eater, intuitive eater, whatever you want to call it. I hate labels. I'm just me. And yeah, like if I'm at a birthday party and they got cake and I want some cake, I'm gonna eat that cake. I don't care what they got certain stuff in it. I don't know, like, but I also make sure that I'm, you know, taking care of myself. I do juices. I do smoothies, bowls, and salads, and I could cook anything from scratch. Like I'm really out here with that. Like I really, yeah.
I can tell. Yeah, I can tell you take care of yourself. Like I can tell.
I have to. It's imperative. Women's health to me is also extremely like important to me. I feel like women, we, you know, it's certain herbs that we should be taking. It's certain like practices that we should do in order to maintain like just overall health. And I feel like I created a group before called Yoni Love Circle, and that was something that was more so for women's healing and health. And I don't know, I'm just in the middle of rebranding so much. So I still want to, you know, bring women together. That's one of my biggest goals, is to have like a women's retreat where we like eat healthy, we get massages, we relax, we journal, we just do it. You know, like imagine that, a bunch of women coming together for a higher purpose.
Oh my God. You know what's crazy? So, oh good. I don't hear the echo anymore. I hope you guys can still hear me. But like one of the long-term goals of ZenLuxCo is to like have wellness retreats for women. So, you know, we're a whole like self-care wellness company. So that's like literally like another dream of mine as I develop ZenLuxCo, because we're only about like 6 months old. So we're a fairly new business, but obviously I do have long-term goals, and that's actually one of the goals to like just have a bunch, like gather a bunch of women and have like wellness retreats for women where they get massages, they have spa days, they can do yoga, they can do just relaxing and just zen out, like. So that's literally, maybe like in the future we can collab with that, because I'm like serious about like my dreams and goals. So that's amazing. Yeah. Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah. Definitely. Like, whew, I can't wait. That's like a big dream of mine too.
Literally, right. Yeah, we can definitely collab on that. So, okay, so if you guys don't know, ZenLuxCo, this is an IGTV series, so this would actually be the 3rd episode. So we have questions that we ask each guest, just to see how they prioritize themselves, what wellness means to them, how they do self-care to themselves. So first question. So you kind of answer this naturally. This is like crazy. Like you did this so perfectly. Like you literally answered like all the questions I have naturally, but I have to like, I have to ask them. So, all right, first question. How do you find time to hit pause on life and tend to yourself? You kind of answered it already, but if you can, like, I guess, expand.
So I turn on some music. I love jazz, like lo-fi hip hop jazz on YouTube. It's like a certain, I think I'm playing it right now. Yeah, it's my favorite. So I love jazz. I incorporate that in my practice. I wake up early, very early, like 6 a.m.
Are you a morning person?
I've become a morning person.
Oof.
but I was not always a morning person. But
Right.
I do wake up 6 a.m., do my skincare, take a beautiful shower. Okay, showers to me are my sanctuary. It's like everything to me. I value showers
I hear you.
because I get some of the most amazing ideas when I'm taking a shower. That's
Right.
how I get creative in my showers. So that's like a whole ritual, okay? Candles, the incense,
Ooh, the whole thing.
okay, the smell goods. It needs to smell
Yeah.
like I need you to smell it outside of the room. That's how
True. The
much
bathroom.
of the aroma is just like everything. So I create a beautiful space for
Right.
myself when I'm, taking my shower. Then I do my skincare regimen, like where I do like my oils. Put the oils on my wrist and get all, yeah, it's a whole situation. Okay,
I love that for you.
that is like the number one for me.
Wow.
I do my gratitude list, whether it's in my head or I jot it down.
Mm.
What I'm grateful for. I pray
Oh,
before. Yeah, I pray. I have to pray like all the time. I pray.
beautiful inside and out,
Yeah,
guys. Like for
I pray before
real.
everything. I pray
Man,
before everything. So
that's
I pray
good.
before this live. Like I
What?
pray.
Wow.
Yeah, I
I didn't
pray.
even like that's good for you. Yeah.
Yeah. So I that's how I kind of find my balance with just like meditations. I go deep into meditations and yoga. All of these practices help me ground myself.
Good for you. Yeah. I actually have to get better with praying because like I said, um, yeah, I'm also a
Hmm.
woman of God, but I do admit, honestly, that I do have to pray more. I should make it a priority to pray more. So that's good that the most random moments in like your day or like before like an event or whatever, like you pray. Like that shows like your relationship with God. You're very in tune, like spiritually. So I love that for you. I'm trying to get you guys, okay, I'm trying to get like London, like real talk. Like prayer is prayer is one of the best things you can do to ground yourself. That is like amazing that you do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you.
All right, next question. What does wellness mean to you? What does wellness mean to you?
Wellness. Wellness. Hmm. So I feel like wellness is, I think it's just an overall mind, body, spirit thing. Um,
Yes.
yeah,
Perfect answer.
simple. It's like overall, some people think that just because you eat healthy vegan stuff, then you're like, you know, healthy or you're like well. And it's like, if you still like watch gossip online or watch people fighting on YouTube or something, along with that type of lifestyle, it's like, mm, you
Am I
know,
feeding my
you got it.
like spirit positivity? No, that's the answer if you're doing that.
Yeah, it's like balance in life too, though. I'm not saying like go in a retreat and start like shaving your head bald and saying all day. I'm just saying like you have some balance. You know what I'm saying? Like if you like those types of videos, it's cool, but at the end of the day, you got to remember what you're feeding your mind, body,
That part.
and spirit. That's all.
That part. Yeah, like
Yeah,
if you're taking part of activities and looking at stuff that doesn't feed like your spirit and mind, it's gonna affect you. Like you think, oh, if I read this comment or read this blog or watch this video, nothing's gonna happen. But literally everything connects. So you have to be careful what you're feeding, like your mind, your body, like you said, like you eat very
yeah,
healthy, and like your soul, like what you're reading, the music you're listening to, like everything. It all
absolutely.
literally, guys, like it all connects. Like please believe us. Like,
Yeah,
do you agree?
it definitely agree. And also remember balance too. That's like the biggest thing about mind,
That
body,
part,
spirit. You know, it's a trinity there, mind, body, spirit. So
right?
sometimes I might in the car listen to a motivational speaker, but then the next day I'm listening to some turned up. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like that
Oh,
neither
that's a
one
good
makes me, you know,
example.
it's like you don't want to go extreme with anything, okay? Like I did that before and it was like, ah. So yeah, you just have balance. That's all. So I only have about 10 more minutes with you.
Oh no. Okay. So
Yeah.
next question. How do you personally cope with stress?
Whew, that's a great one. Stress.
Yeah.
I do deep breathing. So like I'll do like deep inhale. You want to do it with me?
Sure. Yeah.
You guys could do it with me too.
Everyone
It's helpful.
too. Yeah.
So I will do take a deep inhale, hold it, get tense, and release. Take a deep inhale, hold it, get tense, and then release it. And you brush it off, like all the negative energy that you may feel. You can sage, you can put an incense on, you can do any smudging that you like to do, any tool like that.
Yeah.
I love nature. When I'm in nature, I feel my best. So I like to go in nature, whether it's alone, and just literally just vibe out, connect with the energy around me, center. I like to. It's called grounding, and you take off your feet. I said take off your feet. Please don't do that. You take off your shoes, and you put your shoes in the soil, and you just ground yourself, and you just connect with nature. Yeah, it makes me feel so good. You know?
That is amazing.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's the best.
Okay, next question. Are you vocal about your needs enough? By the way, this whole clips of this live is gonna be on our other account where we post all the women that we go live with. We post the content on that account, so I'll pin it in like 2 minutes. But yeah, are you vocal about your needs enough?
Am I vocal about my needs?
Your needs enough, yes.
Absolutely. I learned boundaries this year.
Boundaries.
Yes, I'm very vocal about that and assertive. Like, so for instance, if something doesn't sit right with me, now I'm more so like, hey, you cannot do this. This is unacceptable. Or I'll be like, do you see how this crosses my boundary? That I just talked to you about this the other day. So it's empowering for us, especially as women, when you're working in certain industries or, you have abusive situations. You got to stand up for yourself. You got to be assertive.
As
I've
women,
learned how to have proper boundaries and communicate my needs, because we get so caught up in thinking that people can read our minds when we're going through something, especially in relationships. We think the person is supposed to know already how we're feeling, when really we have to learn communication. We have to better communicate our feelings and our needs and our wants and desires. Now, if the person does not follow through when you said what you said, then it gives you your choice on how you want to move. But if you just assuming that they're supposed to know, that's unfair, because you wouldn't want that to happen to you. And it's like, at the end of the day, we're adults and we got to learn to have better communication so that we can have better relationships with others. Especially ourselves.
Right. Yeah, and not just relationships with like a lover, because I'm single, but even relationships with like friends, family, you can't expect everyone to read your mind. You have to be vocal about what you need and what you're feeling, whether it's negative or positive. So you guys, like, if you're whatever, an introvert, or you're not very vocal about what you need, you have to start, because you only live one life. You have to make people know, like, this is what I don't like, this is what I like, this is what I felt when you did that. That didn't make me happy. Like, you have to be, vocal.
Amazing. I love that. Yes, absolutely.
Right. Okay, next question. As the new year approaches, is there any positive changes you want to make in your life?
Oh my God, I love that question.
Thank you.
I think that the biggest thing that I'm working on is self-confidence and not running away from myself, not being so shy, because I can be very shy.
You're not shy. You're shy?
I can be shy. It's like, but like sometimes I get scared to show my full self, because I'm afraid that people are going to just be like judgy, or they're going to be like,
I understand.
So it's like I kind of, have hid myself a lot. I used to be very like out there, whatever the case may be, but I've become way more like in solitude and just being like sometimes I'll literally post pictures in the past and delete them because I'm scared that it's gonna like, I don't know, I just felt weird about myself, honestly.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with like anything else but me. And I just felt like I needed to trust myself more. And that's why I'm working so hard on that. Like I really am learning that trusting myself is like one of my greatest assets.
Right.
And it's okay to fail and it's okay to get back up. So all these things I'm incorporating in the new year, just like rebrand, showing up and being this powerful force that I am and believing that. Like it's sometimes we say affirmations, but if we don't believe it, it's not really gonna happen for you.
Oh
my
really God.
It's not real.
For real.
You gotta believe it. Yeah, so I'm working on believing it.
You were like, oh my God, you guys, like, she is literally the perfect person to do the series with. Like, right, like, positive affirmations. If you don't believe that you're going to fulfill your dreams, you're going to, like, fulfill your goals, that you don't believe the things that you're telling yourself that's positive, you're not going to believe it. Like, you have to believe, like, I'm going to achieve this goal. I think this way about myself. Like you have to believe those things because then it's useless. It's not going to work in your favor, you know. Yeah. Okay. Next question, what are your favorite ways to self-care?
Oh, well, I kind of went through some of them, you know.
You kind of did.
Yeah, like the whole routine, praying,
naturally,
all of that, skincare and yoga, eating healthy, these things.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys, I recommend doing yoga. I actually did yoga in college, and like you said, the breathing techniques, they like teach you all that. So if you take a yoga class, yoga is actually really all about your breathing techniques and like calming yourself mentally and physically. It's all about your breathing like techniques on it, and it's not just with like your body, it's like mental too. Like it all connects. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I think that's favorite ways. Yeah. I think that's literally all the questions. Like you literally answered all the questions naturally in this conversation before I even asked the freaking question. So you're like the perfect person to do this with. So I definitely want to thank you guys. If any of you guys have questions for us, me or London, but definitely more London, comment them below. And as you see in the pinned comment, clips of this live will be on an account called Wind Down Project. So all the women, amazing women that we go live with, clips of each of the episodes would be on that account because we don't like post it on our ZenLuxCo account. So yeah, it's about being present for sure. Yeah, like if you can drive yourself crazy thinking like, man, I have all these goals I want to obtain, all these dreams I want to obtain, but like literally to ground yourself and to not drive yourself crazy, you have to think in the present moment and be present. Like, because it's very easy to like just be like in quicksand with your thoughts and be like just with the negative thoughts of whatever life, I'm not going to achieve this, people think this about me. Like you have to like ground yourself and be present. Yeah, so I definitely agree with that. So yeah, if anyone has any questions, we have a few more minutes of this live.
Just a few more minutes, and you know, ask any questions that you guys
yeah, I'm searching in the chat if someone asked and I didn't see it. Yeah, it's mostly just like comments about our conversation. Oh, someone commented about your outfit. Yeah, I noticed you like to wear like a lot of like bold colors, right? Is that like your style kind of?
Yeah, I love bold.
I see.
Yeah, I love to just experiment with just any creativity.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love colors though. Yeah.
See, I'm kind of boring. Like I wear a lot of like white, pink, black. Like I'm like the opposite.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, you can explore whenever you feel the need to.
Right. Yeah, I'm just checking the chat if there's any questions because literally I was just so in tune with what you were saying. Like I was not even paying attention to the chat, to be honest with you. Is that a question? No.
What?
If you can, you too. If you see any questions, you can
I mean, I see.
answer.
I don't know why it's not letting me scroll. I
It's
guess
not?
I
Oh,
can't
that's weird.
scroll for some reason.
That's so weird. Yeah, I'm scrolling to see if there's any questions.
I
Yeah,
know someone says, "What's my zodiac sign?" That's the
oh
only
my
one I
God.
see.
What is are you a Pisces? Let me guess.
Oh my God! You know, so many people ask me about Pisces, and I'm like, "Am I giving Pisces?"
You kind of do.
What?
Because you're
That's
very, I
crazy.
feel
I
like you're
love
very in
Pisces
tune.
women.
Huh?
I love Pisces women, but I'm not no
All right.
Pisces.
What are you? What's your
No,
sign though?
I'm not telling nobody my sign no more. Every time I tell people signs, they be like, "Oh my God, I dated somebody that was like that," and I be like,
Oh, that
"You don't know
is
me."
a
So,
backhand like compliment.
no, I'm kidding. My sign is Leo.
Oh, you're a Leo.
Yeah,
You know what? I don't know
Leo.
anything about that sign, to be honest. I don't know any of their characteristics. I don't know nothing about Leos at all.
We crazy. Sorry, I'm kidding.
Oh, y'all crazy.
No, I mean, we all can be crazy, but honestly, I
Oh,
think that
man.
Leo women to me are just very strong and powerful. So I think I have that going here.
I can tell you're very powerful, yeah. If anyone cares, I'm an Aquarius, so we're very
Ooh, we
like,
are polar opposites.
no way.
We
Are
are.
we really?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Leo and Aquarius women are opposites?
We're polar opposites. Yes. Leos and Aquarius. Yes.
What?
Look into it. Look into it.
Oh, because I'm like big into zodiacs too. Oh
You
my
you would
God.
be as an Aquarius. You're gonna be like all into it,
Hell no.
like OC.
That's crazy.
You're
Yeah.
gonna
Oh, people are just saying like they're Leos too.
be. How
Yeah,
come I
so
can't see anything? I can't see anybody's comments.
yeah, that's weird. You can't like search the comments.
Yeah.
Um
Oh, I can scroll now, but I don't see any new comments.
that part. Yeah, I don't see any questions at least. Um Oh, I'm so glad the echo is gone. That was annoying.
I
You guys, I actually
know.
heard it myself. I'm like, why is that echo like that? Like that's weird. Okay. Yeah, so if no one has any questions, um yeah. Oh my God, London, thank you so much for doing this with me. Like I am so appreciative of you doing this with me, for agreeing, because you guys, like I literally launched my business June 1st of this year. So my business isn't even like 6 months old. So the fact that like she agreed to do this, that shows like of her character. Like she believes in like the underdogs. I'm not like a verified account yet or anything like that, with my business. So thank you again. You're so beautiful inside and out. I feel it. I see it. Like, oh my God. I just can't wait to like just keep up with you, keep updated with you, what you're gonna have going on, what you're gonna be releasing, what you're gonna be working on. And your beautiful baby boy, like I know he's gonna grow up to be such an amazing, amazing man. Like just having you as a mom, like this is like literally from my heart. Like man, just amazing for real.
Thank you so much. I
Yes.
appreciate this time. I appreciate everyone who tuned in.
Yes.
And if you have questions, if you don't want to,
Yeah. Oh,
ask questions.
okay. There's a question saying, oh, I'm like so close to the camera. Any advice for being courageous and letting go of anxiety? Wow.
Being
Anxiety.
courageous
Yeah, any
and
advice for
letting go.
being courageous and letting go of anxiety?
Honestly,
Yeah.
anxiety truly stems from like imagination and memory.
Memory.
So, imagination stems from you thinking too much in the future, and your memory is from you thinking too much in the past.
In the past.
So what we got to do is remember to come to this present moment, and that's how we truly relieve anxiety. Truly.
Right.
Because we become anxious trying to get to a certain point in life. The journey is the destination. Because this part right here, even the struggles that you have, that's the beautiful part. Because when you get to where you want to go, you're going to be like, what? Oh, okay, cool. But the struggles to get there, oh my God, that's a story. That's your testimony. That's your testimony. I have tatted on my back. I don't even know if it's going to be.
Girl, show it. It's fine.
Yeah, but I have on my back, if you can see it. Yeah.
Is it in Chinese or something?
No, it's cursive, and it says, in order to heal the past, we have to live fully in the present. And
say that again.
In order to heal the past, we have to live fully in the present.
Yo, so, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So yeah. That's a good way to keep yourself grounded in the present, is to just let go of your memories, let go of your imagination to a certain extent, as far as thinking too ahead in the future, and just bask in this moment. Appreciate what you have. You know, sometimes some things that can help when you have anxiety, when it comes up, you look around the room and you notice what you can appreciate. You know, start visually, you know, look around and just appreciate things. You could look outside your window and be like, I love that flower. Like, it's simple things. It'd be the simplest stuff, for real.
It's
that could
the
bring
little
you
thing
to the present moment. Laughter, joking, like dancing, all of that stuff. Cultivate the energy within you and stay present.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll answer really quickly. Just being courageous. You have to just believe in yourself, and you have to believe in your power. Yeah. You have to believe, you have to have a sense of self-love to know that I'm capable of great things. I'm going to be courageous and fulfilling the goals and desires that I have. And with anxiety, I feel like everyone has a form of anxiety. I've never really struggled with anxiety, but like London said, you have to live in the present, because like you said, anxiety, it is like when you're worrying about the past and scared about the future, that pretty much is anxiety. So just like living and being in the moment, that would sort of like help with that. So
ashwagandha also is something that it's an herb. It's like they come in teas and tonics and stuff. Yeah, that helps with like uplifting your mood and stuff.
Oh.
So, yeah, I can
you put it in like tea or something, or it's like,
yeah, you can put it in tea. You can like take droplets under your tongue.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a lot of little cool herbs to take for like anxiety.
Right.
Breathing. Tap therapy helps.
Right.
Tap therapy is when you tap your arms, you like do like this, and you know, activate all of your energy inside of your body and stuff. Like exercising, working out, all of these things just go hand in hand.
That part. And also, like, this, if you guys don't know, like CBD is very popular. And they have like CBD like droplets and things like that to help people with anxiety. So you guys can, well, whoever asked that question, I can't find like the comment now, but no, someone said this girl looks like she's in love with London. No, she's gorgeous. Look at her. Come on now. No, someone said this girl look in love with London. No, but literally, come on. A girl that looks like her, beautiful inside and out, like, come on now. Like, how are you not like in love with her? Yeah, but that, I totally like agree with that. Yeah, I'm just searching the chat. That was a great question. Whoever like asked that. Someone said, thank you for answering the question. Oh, it was that person for answering the question so elegantly. Yeah, that quote. So yeah, just I'll say I also have like some tattoos. One tattoo says "Forever Young." Like I believe in being in tune with like your kid at heart. So just like you said, like being like amazed with like the simple things. So you see like I don't know, like children's laughter, or like a beautiful like flower, or like even like for me, when I see like airplanes in the sky, like that amazes me. So just like the simple things that like amazes you, like having that childlike wonder. That's why I have that tattoo, child at heart. I mean, kid at heart is what
Yeah.
it says. So I definitely agree with you with that. Oh
All
boy.
right. So I think this is
I
my
think that's
time.
it. Yeah, like there's no more questions.
Yeah.
What? Okay. Yeah, again, London, thank you so much. Yeah, kid at heart. Someone said kid at heart. Like a kid at heart, like being amazed with like the little things in life. Um, yeah, so okay. Someone's comment says kid at heart, you said forever young. So I can't like show the so it's on like it's like right here. I have literally 6 tattoos. I don't show it on like my Instagram a lot, but I have 6 tattoos. So one says forever young, and then another one says kid at heart. So I have two, and then I have 4 others that's just like symbols and things like that. But yeah, London, thank you again. Like I said, this live, clips of this
Oh my
live is
God.
gonna
Thank
be
you.
on Wind Down Project on our other Instagram account. So, oh, okay, yeah. So sorry. So hopefully I clarified that. Yeah, so London, like, oh, she's so beautiful inside and out. I'm gonna like probably end this in like 2 minutes, but remaining youthful in your adulthood is so important too. Literally, you guys, literally. I wish I can show you the tattoo, but yeah, I have two. Um, yeah, that I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in to this IGTV series that we have. Like I said in the pinned comment, clips of this live with London is going to be on our other account where we post clips of the IGTV series in which we go live with like women creatives and women entrepreneurs. So it's called Wind Down Project. I'll just like type it in again. Wind down project. Yeah, so you guys can follow that account. Yeah, so yeah. I don't think there's any more questions, but I'm probably gonna end this in like a minute. But London, she's so beautiful inside and out. When do you think that will be uploaded? So it's gonna be like clips because we also have like content from other IG lives we've done with like other amazing women. So we'll probably upload a clip um of a list of this live, like the first clip tomorrow. But like throughout like the week and as time goes, we're gonna upload multiple clips on that account. So it's gonna be like multiple videos. Hopefully that makes sense. Um, yeah, so right. I'm just seeing if there's because I hate missing anyone's comment or question that I didn't like see. Um, but yeah. Um, Yeah, but you guys go and follow that account. It's like a fairly new account. We literally just started it like what, 2 weeks ago. Um, and like I said, ZenLuxCo, we're not even 6 months old. So December 1st would make since 6 months since we launched ZenLuxCo. So yeah, you guys root for the underdog, you know. We're still a small business and things like that. Okay, so yeah, I'm definitely probably gonna end this now. Um, yeah, thank you again for everyone that tuned in to see like the face behind this account, tuned in to see London. And I thank her again for collaborating with me. Okay, Bye, guys. This was really fun. Yeah, if you follow ZenLuxCo, we obviously are going to have other episodes of this TV series, IGTV series. By the way, it's called Wellness Check-In and Selfcare Talk. So that's what it is. Okay, yeah. No more questions or comments. All right. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in.